Warm revolutionary greetings, Africans. How are you, Africans? I hope you guys are well. I'm well, guys. My name is Tebo Skosana. Welcome to my channel. On this video, I want us to talk about the breaking news. I've just seen the breaking news now that the ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula has announced that the African National Congress will be charging Tony Yengeni. Tony Yengeni is a former NEC member, and Obed Bapela, right? Obed Bapela, the last time I checked, was also serving the African National Congress and National Executive Committee. Remember, the National Executive Committee is the highest decision-making structure of the ANC within the conferences, right? And it was in the previous administration, Obed Bapela was the Deputy Minister of COGTA, right? COGTA being the Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs. So he's announced that the ANC will be charging those two leaders of the ANC. Firstly, with Tony Yengeni, because he's saying Tony Yengeni has been misbehaving, right? He's saying Tony Yengeni has been misbehaving. Because of late, we saw there's a video that's circulating, right? There's a clip that is circulating where Tony Yengeni is saying that he's going to expel Cyril Ramaphosa. As we know, Tony Yengeni has been a staunch critic, right? A staunch critic of Cyril Ramaphosa. Cyril Ramaphosa being the current African National Congress president, right? So Tony Yengeni has been a critic of Cyril Ramaphosa, not only critiquing him within the internal structures of the African National Congress, but has been doing so publicly. Hence, we got to know about it as a public, right? And he's also known to be a staunch supporter. Tony Yengeni is known to be a staunch supporter of the former ANC president, who now is currently the president of the Umkhonto weSizwe Party, President Jacob Zuma, right? He even represented President Jacob Zuma in the ANC internal disciplinary hearing against President Zuma. Remember the disciplinary hearing that took place virtually, where the ANC was charging President Zuma, where eventually President Zuma was expelled from the ANC. Tony Yengeni is the one who was representing President Zuma in that hearing, right? So if you look at all this, the history of how Tony Yengeni has been critical of Cyril Ramaphosa and the current ANC leadership, you somehow could sense that this was coming, right? It was either he was going to leave the ANC on his own, or he was going to be expelled from the African National Congress. So now you know, if the ANC is charging him, then the likelihood is that he's going to be expelled from the ANC, because he's been defiant, right? He has been very defiant, going against the ANC leadership, right? In terms of expressing his views and challenging the leadership of the ANC. So it was about to come, right? It was just an eventuality that at some point the ANC will charge him and expel him, or he himself, Tony Yengeni, would walk out of the ANC, right? Because there's even the others who have been thought that he's a member of the Umkhonto weSizwe Party. We don't know about that, right? We cannot verify that. Okay. Then there's Obed Bapela. Obed Bapela, a member of the National Executive Committee of the ANC, and a former Deputy Minister of COGTA, being the Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs. As per Fikile Mbalula's remarks, Obed Bapela is charged with bringing the ANC into disrepute. How did he bring the ANC to disrepute? According to Fikile Mbalula, Obed Bapela distorted the ANC policies, right? Meaning he acted out of the ANC policies while representing the African National Congress, because that can be the only way you're able to charge someone who is a member of the organization and say they distorted the policy of the organization, therefore bring the organization into a disrepute, right? Into disrepute. Apparently, as per Fikile Mbalula, Obed Bapela went to Morocco, right? So it's not clear what is it that Obed Bapela said or did in Morocco that contradicted the ANC policy. But remember, when you talk about Morocco, you've got that Moroccan South Sahara, right, issue there, right? In terms of that, Morocco is illegally occupying the land that belongs to, is it Sub-Sahara, if I'm not mistaken. Just you guys will correct me there, right? Will correct me the correct wording. But Morocco is apparently occupying the land that does not belong to them. And the ANC has a policy that it supports the sub-Saharan people there, right? So now Obed Bapela went to Morocco. So we don't know what is it that he did or said in Morocco. But could it be that when he got to Morocco, he contradicted the ANC policies and maybe portrayed the ANC being supportive of the actions of the Moroccan government? Because clearly it must be something very serious for the ANC now to even take the step to charge him, right? Okay. So that's the case. But even that announcement, he's even mentioning, although he didn't say he's going to charge, but said you're going to deal with them. I don't know how many of you have seen the tweets that were released early this morning, posted by Maile. Maile is currently the ANC leader in Gauteng. Is he a deputy chairperson? I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Maile. And he's also the finance MEC in the Gauteng provincial government. Right? Where he said that they are not cowards and all of that. So, in the morning, it was not clear who was Maile talking to or talking about. But now this response by Fikile Mbalula, and it's clear that it's directing it at Fikile Mbalula, and it's quite clear that now the fight between the Gauteng provincial leadership and the ANC national leadership is still carrying on, right? It's still continuing. It's on, right? It's on. So that's what I wanted to bring to your attention. That is what currently unfolding. So we'll wait and see how it unfolds and all of that. But this now tells you that now the battle for the ANC leadership has already started now, right? This signifies that the battle for the ANC leadership has started. Remember, ANC is going to its conference in 2027, right? In just over 2 years' time from now. All right. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And please remember to clicking the join button to become the member to the channel and contribute to the channel in terms of financing the channel. And remember to share the video on social media platforms. Thank you very, very much, guys, Africans. Siyabulela.